A Saskatoon-area couple traveling to Orlando last Friday has a lot of questions after an unexpected delay. As Carla Schinkeruck found out, once the Saskatoon plane arrived at their destination, passengers were told they all breached customs security.
There have been many stories in the past few years of airlines causing grief for passengers, and a flight last Friday direct from Saskatoon to Orlando was one more example of that.
We get off the plane and we're guided by WestJet employees, and they opened the wrong door. Instead of going through customs, we just went straight through to our luggage.
Rhonda Denis is from Vonda, Orlando bound, one of her first flights since the pandemic. Excitement to be traveling quickly changed.
You had people there with babies, a lot of little kids, and now they're stuck waiting. People in wheelchairs, I think we were all just depressed and sad and angry.
Then standing in an empty luggage carousel for an hour. Then this.
Finally, I think it was a WestJet employee that came through and said that there's been a major security breach. You've all entered the country illegally.
They were taken to customs on a shuttle bus, common in large airports. It was midnight by the time they were out. That's 3 hours of waiting. On top of it all, her rental car wasn't available any longer. She had to take a taxi. That was $100 US, something this passenger rights advocate says should be reimbursed.
It is a question for the airline to pay for the expenses if it was the airline's mistake for offloading them in the wrong place.
WestJet told CTV News passengers should visit their website for compensation, as WestJet is taking responsibility for the error and are communicating with U.S. Border Protection to ensure this type of mistake is avoided in the future, saying situations like this are extremely rare. Lucas worries getting compensation may not be easy because complaint staff won't know the full story.
They are just trained to deal with specific cases and don't realize, hey, this is something non-standard. I should be passing it on to a supervisor.
Another concern in this case is if those who didn't have checked bags went on to another country.
You didn't go through customs and immigration when you were coming in.
WestJet says all passengers are accounted for and they're cooperating with authorities. Denis, meanwhile, is still in Florida trying not to think of the mishap for the duration of her vacation. Carla Schinkeruck, CTV News, Saskatoon.